Filipino startups powering up the new normal. Philippine Startup Week 2020 is the country's large scale collaborative initiative by multiple government and private agencies showcasing the Filipino startup community. Happening on November 23 to 27, 2020, the 5-day conference will be held via an online platform that will capture all the excitement of an engaging virtual experience to enable attendees to learn, interact, network, and collaborate remotely. The conference sets out to highlight the various sectors and entities contributing to the burgeoning Philippine startup ecosystem. Good afternoon, everyone, and thanks for being with us. I am CK Garganta, welcoming you to the Philippine Startup Week 2020. In the next hour, we will be featuring the Technology Business Incubator in Pampanga and Cephalon-TBI. Just a quick info, Encephalon is the technology business incubator of Holy Angel University. It involves an ecosystem where innovation is promoted and supported towards entrepreneurship and commercialization. It aims to help startup technology based businesses by providing a range of resources, services, and facilities needed during the development stage. The goal of a TBI is to produce firms that will leave the incubation program financially viable and able to sustain operation and compete in the market. Ayan. So, magandang hapon ulit sa inyong lahat. And this afternoon, we have actually invited the ITSO manager of Holy Angel University to discuss, syempre, the encephalon at Holy Angel University. She will also share the TBI initiatives and banner program and how it was able to help their HEI in strengthening their R&D, innovation, and commercialization of technologies. And of course, she will also share how they were able to contribute with their startup community through different initiatives and collaboration. So I do hope that you guys are very excited para naman din makilala ninyo ang Encephalon TBI, ang kaisa-isang TBI dito sa Pampanga and isa sa dalawa na TBI dito sa Central Luzon. So ano nga ba ang Encephalon? Well, before we share an overview, let us first thank our partners for this TBI feature. Of course, the Department of Science and Technology, Department of Trade and Industry, Department of Information and Communications Technology, Kubo Philippines, and Holy Angel University. Again, thank you very much to our partners and to all our viewers this afternoon. Do not forget to use the hashtag PHSW2020 or 2020 and tag at PHSW2020 at DOSTP shared at DTI.Philippines at DICT.GovPH at Kubo Philippines and at Encephalon HAU-TBI for all your posts and engagements. All right, so as promised, here's a brief PR video about Encephalon TBI. Encephalon is the technology business incubator of Holy Angel University. Encephalon TBI involves an ecosystem where innovation is promoted and supported towards entrepreneurship and commercialization. It aims to help startup technology-based businesses by providing a range of resources, services, and facilities needed during the development stage. The goal of a TBI is to produce firms that will leave the incubation program financially viable and able to sustain operation and compete in the market. A sustained partnership of Holy Angel University and the Department of Science and Technology, Philippine Council for Industry, Energy and Emerging Technology Research and Development, and the University of the Philippines through the National Engineering Center launched the Higher Education Institution Readiness for Innovation and Technopreneurship program, where Encephalon TBI is one of the 19 DOSTP shared funded technology business incubators. Encephalon TBI will serve as a technopreneurship clinic and development hub of HAU and nearby universities and communities in Region 3. The services that the Encephalon provides are How to Do It, Incubation Program, Search, Protect, Ease, Educate, develop. Holy Angel University believes that the creation of Encephalon TBI is a way to achieve the university's second strategic objective, to become an authentic instrument for countryside development. With the Encephalon's mission of becoming the premier technology business incubator, servicing technopreneurs geared towards countryside development in Central Luzon, Philippines, and beyond, is aligned to the DOST Shirt's goal of establishing 1,000 startups in the next 5 years through replication of startup communities in the region. To date, here are some of Encephalon's milestones. 15 startups comprised of 7 business ideas, 8 HAU undergraduate theses, more than 25 million peso worth of sales revenue generated by Encephalon startups, more than 6 million peso worth of grants received, 1 international and 2 government grants, more than 200 jobs generated for both full-time and contract of service, more than 40 hours of training and more than 30 hours of mentorship for the incubatees, more than 150 hours of free Pikabaluan seminars and webinars which are open to public, and more than 24 hours premium and paid Pikabaluan webinars. Join us and let us help the Philippine startup ecosystem one incubating at a time. We are Encephalon, the brain behind Filipino ingenuity. All right, thank you very much for that very wonderful PR video. And by the way, that is the newest PR video of Encephalon, and you have just seen it first here in Philippine Startup Week 2020. Thanks to our creative team headed by Miss Giselle Aison for that very wonderful video. And of course, again, do not forget to use the hashtag PHSW20. Ayan, that's the official hashtag for our event. All right, so to know more about Encephalon TBI, syempre, let me introduce to you our guest. She is a graduate of Master of Science in Electrical Engineering, major in Computer Engineering at the Technological University of the Philippines. She is currently the Innovation and Technology Support Office Manager of Holy Angel University and the Chairperson Emeritus of the Computer Engineering program of the same university. A natural born leader and a extrovert, she is the Vice President for External Affairs of the Institute of Computer Engineers of the Philippines National Chapter and the President of the Institute of Computer Engineers of the Philippines Region 3. A full-blooded academician, she has been in the academe for over 18 years, helping the university in producing high-calibrated students ready for real-world competition. She has not only been a professor to her students, but a go-to person that they can easily reach out to. A technology advocate, a shoulder to lean on, and a mother of two. Please welcome Engineer Gina S. Tumang.
Hi, Sir CK. Good afternoon. Yes, good afternoon to all our viewers for the Philippine Startup Week 2020. And of course, I am very happy that I'll be part of the Philippine Startup Week this year. Okay, and of course, this is one of my dream also of speaking, okay, with the different people, of course, in the startup community. Yan.
All right. Ma'am Gina, kamusta ka naman? Balita ko, talagang napaka-active mo since October sa Technopreneurship at ang tawag dito, startup community dahil parang nag-talk ka din sa isa sa mga, ano ba yon?
Organization, yeah. It's a
Organization ng
professional,
IT.
yes.
Oo. And I
Yes,
believe you also talk about Encephalon and the Star Community that time, right?
yes. Just last October 26th, I think, yeah. So the Pisite Region 3, these are the IT educators in Region 3 or in Central Luzon. They invited me to their Technopreneurship conference. And of course, I did share with them so the how to teach Technopreneurship 101 to IT students, of course, and then also how the Technopreneurship in the Philippines is being implemented through this endeavor. Like for example, here po na we have the Encephalon HAU-TBI, and then I get to share what is happening in the incubation program, okay, in the program itself, okay, of the encephalon, and I get to invite them on all our future events. Actually, they are all promising, promising, kumbaga, they are promising incubatees and also parang mentors, okay, in the field of information and technology.
Yes, and I
Ayan.
do hope na mas marami pang mga incubatees ang iyong nahatak. But first of all, thank you very much sa pagpapaunlak ng sa aming imbitasyon na ito para sa ating activity for this afternoon. Kahit na syempre, alam mo naman wala kang choice. But anyway, this will be very quick. Basically, we'll be featuring Encephalon as the TBI of Holy Angel University. And for the information of everyone that is watching or that is streaming now, nag-start ang proposal na Encephalon with Miss Gina together with Miss Melanie and other deans of the SEA and SBA. So I'll go directly to my first question para naman makadami tayo. So how did Encephalon started ba, Miss Gina? I know that nakwento mo na sa akin to personally before I was there with you sa team, no? But I'd like everyone to know the story, how this was all initiated.
Yes, actually, this was first initiated during the visit of Mr. Dado Banatao. You know Dado Banatao. Okay, he visited our university through the efforts of Dr. Kalingo po in, I think, in 2016. And during that time also, we were privileged, me, Ma'am Lani, and of course me. Okay, we've had a chance to be trained at AIM Makati for the Technopreneurship program. Okay, so for the idea boot camp. Okay, and during that time also that we meet Dr. Dado Banatao, and when he visited Holy Angel University, he challenged actually our university president on why not putting up a business incubator at Holy Angel University. Lo and behold, so DOST offered us, okay, this opportunity. It's actually a grant, the HAU-TBI program, okay, from DOST, and it was offered to Holy Angel University initially for the School of Business and Accountancy, so headed by Dean Acosta that time. And then they've this is actually funny, the story of the Encephalon HAU-TBI at first, okay, especially on the people who started this one. Kasi Engineer Melanie Cabrera was only invited by the SBA to put up the Encephalon HAU-TBI. And since the two deans, the School of Engineering and Architecture, that was Dean Caluyo that time, and then Dean Acosta for the School of Business and Accountancy, they meet for, actually they did had planning for this activity, and Dr. Caluyo top Engineer Cabrera. So why I was in, okay, that time, I was only the driver. Okay, so yeah, actually, that's a funny story because my partner then, so Ma'am Melanie, so we call each other partner, of course, you know very well. Okay, asked for help since they need to submit the papers, or they need to submit the papers at the OST Region 3.
Okay.
And
That
yeah,
was in
unfortunately,
San Fernando. Tapos you're
yeah,
in
that's in
Angeles,
San
right?
Fernando. So Holy Angel is in Angeles. So that was in 2017. And I just offered, okay, I just offered to be the driver to send those papers. And actually, that was 2017. The rest is history kasi I was in na. So that is actually a journey that is, it's a long journey, okay, especially for us, the here at TBI, because we started with the proposal in 2017. Then we were approved in November, I think, or December of 2017. Okay, and for a year, for 2018, the whole year, okay, we need to go on. We need to do the training to go under training. Okay, for the here program. Akala namin tapos na, yun na pala yun. Hindi pa pala. So marami pang pagdadaanan. Pero of course, okay, we were very fortunate and happy that yung journey na yun na pagdaanan namin. Kasi hindi naman kami nagsisisi. Since nag-start ang Encephalon HAU-TBI, so maswerte tayo na nag-grant tayo do sa batch 1, May 2019, nag-start tayo and it runs smoothly until now. So of course, maraming salamat sa DOST Okay, maraming salamat sa UP, of course. And yung mga partners natin, yung mga naunang naunang incubators natin, like for example,
Yeah,
Cubo.
the
Yan.
first yeah, the
Yeah.
first TBIs, no?
Yes. So, napakalaking tulong din nila para sa aming lahat. Okay? So, ganon. Yun yung parang, yun yung pinaka-journey ni Encephalon HAU-TBI. Nag-start sa pagiging driver ko at ngayon ay install
Oh,
manager
yes.
ako.
Ngayon, isa ka na
Ah,
sa
di ba?
talagang ano. Ma'am,
Yes.
napaka-challenging naman talaga ng naging story ng Encephalon, no? But I heard na, syempre, ang daming nag-propose, right? Parang 70 yata. Tapos, you're down to like 19 now, no?
Mm.
Na area TBI. So, I heard that each area TBI has their own banner program, right? And Encephalon concentrated in the furniture industry or furniture sector as your banner program. So, can you just share what is your inspiration? Bakit furniture industry or furniture sector ang inyong sinelect na banner program?
Yeah. Okay, so sabi mo nga Sir CK, true na lahat kami na mga Harry TBI, so we need a unique banner program. Of course, we do understand why kasi para lahat ng mga TBI na mag-grad okay, na university, meron kaming kanya-kanyang sector na na tinutulungan. Okay, that was the time in 2017 that through the DOST Region 3, the Pampanga Furniture Industry, the PFIF Foundation, in here in Pampanga. So ask help. Okay, kumbaga parang ask help from Holy Angel University in the person of the engineers and of course the architects in the School of Engineering and Architecture of how they ask for help on how to optimize their processes, how to help them during their how to address their problems, okay, in the furniture industry. That was the time in 2017 that we did recognize na they really need us. Okay, this Pampanga furniture industry kasi alam mo naman dito sa Pilipinas, 'di ba? There are about 100,000 MSMEs okay in Pampanga alone. Okay, so in Region 3 alone, sorry. So, mapapansin natin na talagang ito yung mga nangangailangan ng tulong. Okay, just like what mentioned in the Innovation Week, the IIC last time. Kay sabi nga ng DTI, dapat talaga i-strengthen yung mga MSMEs and of course, okay, ito yung naging namin. Kumbaga ito na yung naging focus natin and two of our incubators are helping the furniture industry in Region 3. That is the Woodies and the Pure Nature. Okay, so that is one of our banner program actually. But of course, we did spawn. Kumbaga parang hindi naman furniture industry lang yung yung tinutulungan natin. Nakita namin na within how many months of running the Encephalon, ay ang dami palang pwedeng matulungan, ang dami palang pwedeng technology kay na parang i-promote. Okay, hindi lang pala sa furniture industry. Yan. Okay.
Ma'am Gina, yes, napakaganda ng minention mo, no? Pero I just want to reiterate yung part dun sa PFIF.
Yeah.
No? Yun yung furniture sector na parang tinulungan nyo initially,
Yes
right?
po.
And then, parang dun nagbunga yung first ever utility model patent din ng Holy
Yes.
Angel, right?
Yes,
Oo.
hindi natin makakalimutan yun. The first patent applied by Holy Angel, which is the foam shredder, okay,
Yeah.
equipment.
And
Yeah.
now it's also part of your, one of your incubatees, right?
Yes, it's the
Tama
pure
ba?
nature. Yeah.
Yes, pure
And
nature.
actually, they are one of the incubatee na talagang diretso na parang sila yung may promising nag-graduate. Actually, nasa
Yes.
TRL 9 and MRL na lang. We are working on the MRL, but TRL, they are ready. Okay?
Yes, ayan.
Yeah.
Napakaganda kasi all of these things are parang aligned at the same year before or during the TBI is in labor. Ayan.
Yeah.
Bago yung pangalan.
Oo.
Ayun.
Oo,
Um,
bago ipinanganak.
Ma'am Gina, I want to highlight again, no. Aside from the furniture industry that you have mentioned, you also prioritize innovation in the field of food, aviation, and
Mm.
financial technology industry, right?
Yes, since Pampanga is the culinary capital of the Philippines, of course, we love to eat. And masarap naman talaga ang pagkain sa
Yes.
Pampanga. Actually, may mga incubators tayo na now na tumutulong sa mga food industries, sa food sector in Pampanga. Alright? So, kagaya halimbawa dito sa mga delicacies na mga nagpo-produce ng delicacies sa Pampanga. So, meron tayo yung bulbs and chips na startup natin. They are helping. Okay? Ayan, ipa-plug ko na ba
Yes,
si
yes.
alam ko, bumibili na rin kayo nito. This is for export. Edelines. It's
Yeah,
Edelines.
we can plug Edeline's
Yeah, we
homemade
can plug
snacks.
naman, di
Ayan.
ba? Yes. So, isa sa mga MSME na tinutulungan ng Encephalan HAU-TBI. So, this engineers, okay, a group of engineers in the bulbs and chips, they prepare something. Okay, so syempre, hindi ko muna i-disclose yun. They prepare something to enhance the productivity of Edelines. Ayan. So, in aviation also, aeronautical, the number one university in the Philippines, di ba?
Yeah.
Offering aeronautical engineer is Holy Angel. So we have a bunch of technical expert here for aviation, and Clark is just near. Okay, so actually that is something new. This is something new, and of course a challenge right now since it's pandemic. But of course we're kay parang through TBI we are helping this sector din, the aviation industry. It's just parang surprising lang that on financial technology, we have a group of engineering students that came up with fintech, okay, with fintech
Yeah.
prototypes.
Mhm.
Okay, and then they get to be invited on competitions, parang ganon. So, kumbaga ito yung sinasabi ko na we started with furniture banner, okay? Tapos depende furniture industry as our parang banner program, sila yung service sector namin. And then you get to see the tech expertise, the technical know-how of the faculty, of the alumni, of the people around Holy Angel University and even in Region 3. Then makikita mo ang dami palang pwedeng matulungan ni Encephalon HAU-TBI. Ayan.
Yes. Aside, iyayabang na konti. Aside from the financial tech, parang last October, you also mentioned na certain group of computer engineering and IT students, they also help parang in fast tracking the contact tracing, no? Here in Angeles City or in ano ba?
Yes. Actually, they
Competition
have
yata yun sila yun, right?
meron yung isa, ME and IT students sila. So they are on testing actually for the contact tracing. So they come up with during the pandemic, and a group of computer engineering students though medyo ayan. Alam ko parang hindi na sikreto niyan kasi magkakaroon sila, in-innovate nila yon, and that's actually something new. It's promising. Okay, so the students also help in kumbaga help the community through this through creating
Yes,
systems
these
and
kinds of
software. Yeah.
initiatives. Ayan. And by the way, Miss Gina, congratulations. I heard that Holy Angel University is the 12th best engineering school in the Philippines.
Mm,
Tapos, fifth among Catholic schools and the first in north of Manila. Ayan. So,
yes.
congratulations to
Yeah,
Holy
thank
Angel
you.
University.
Thank
Ayan.
you. So
Congratulations
this
to
is
you sa
yeah.
faculty ng engineering.
Yes, of course. So, syempre, sino ba yung mga tinatop natin, itong mga top students natin, specifically sa SEA? Initially, pero meron tayong students sa IT, business, and
BA,
even, yeah,
yes.
and even in the hospitality and tourism management and arts and sciences. Itong mga to, nakasama ko sila sa bida competition, and actually, yun yung magandang naidulot din ni Encephalon.
Mm-mm. Yeah.
Okay.
And
Mm.
speaking of Holy Angel, no, ma'am,
Mm.
HAU is now currently on the first, parang patapos na yata kayo sa first semester ng online classes. But I heard that you are undergoing Technopreneurship classes, which is you have mentioned in a while ago, no? So how do you integrate ba Technopreneurship in the academic cluster? So what are your current programs and how does Encephalon TBI takes part of it?
Yes, actually, the first week of December, finals na namin, and yes, na-survive namin yung isang semester na online classes. And FYI, I'm handling the Technopreneurship classes for the School of Engineering and Architecture. Okay, and how do we implement this one? Of course, this is for the new normal. It's something, of course, it's new. Okay, we did everything online. We present online. Then the consultations are online, of course. So uh, lahat ng tinuro na ituro sa amin ng HARIT program sa Technopreneurship. So of course, Doc Louis season yan, hindi matatawaran yung galing sa techno subject. Yun same outline, same curriculum. I implemented it with my engineering and architecture students. And the good thing is they even during this pandemic, they have produced parang business ideas. These are innovative ideas. And FYI, our classroom doesn't stop in our in techno class alone. Okay, since we have the encephalon HAU-TBI, we actually take advantage of the webinars and then seminars that are being offered by encephalon, and those students actually are good. So parang it's an additional knowledge, additional topic, and then they get to see those parang actual industry, mga startups, ganyan, mga founders. So nakakasalamuhan nila online, even online sa mga webinar. And sa mga estudyante ko sa Technopreneurship, alam ko parang 15. So hindi pa ako binigyan ng, alam ko parang ganon, estimate. 15 ang nakapasok dun sa cohort 2 ni Encephalon. Yay! So because of the business idea development during the first 6 weeks of our class, so nai-improve palalo yung idea nila. And actually, isa sa goal namin na kahit na matapos na ngayong semi-technopreneurship class, we will still continue with their journey. Okay? Malay natin, di ba? Sila na yung magiging next na parang unicorn. Okay? Sa Pilipinas.
Yes.
Okay? So sabi ko sa kanila, we will continue with the program, okay, with the incubation program of Encephalon HAU-TBI.
Yes. Ma'am, to continue na rin, since you've mentioned yung technopreneurship, so, and basically, this is some parts na rin kung paano nag-benefit ang Holy Angel as an HAI, nag-benefit siya sa Encephalon TBI, no? Ano pa kaya yung, siguro, give ka pa ng isang example na how does HAU, and sige, sama na natin the community, how they benefit sa TBI, kasi alam natin na non-existent naman ng TBI not until 2019, right?
Yeah.
Dito sa Pampanga. I mean,
yes.
Walang local na branch. But of course, Kubo is there and other TBIs.
Yes. Actually, yun, maliban sa Technopreneurship, kumbaga, sa classes namin, sa curriculum namin, pwede namin ma-avail yung services ni Encephalon. Nakaka-join kami sa mga webinar, so that is only one of the benefits. The major benefit is yung mga students namin and even the faculty, they get into competitions. All right? So lahat ng competitions or lahat ng call sa startup community and even in the business community, like for example, the Philippine Chamber of Commerce, okay, we've had 2 years na competition in a row na nananalo po ang Holy Angel University. So the BIDA Awards, the Business Idea Development Award, okay, we started last year with our parang different students, to yung kinukwento ko kanina. So nakakapag-pitch na sila sa harap ng mga natin, sa mga investors, so they are only students. So parang mas na-enhance pa yung skills ng mga estudyante natin. So through this competition, okay, ito yung mag-open din ng magpapa-add din ng skills sa mga estudyante, 'di ba, sa mga university. So sa mga viewers natin na nasa university, ang talaga daw na sukatan ng outcomes-based education is really yung naging outcome ng student. Okay? Yung skill niya, paano ba? So that's actual, of course. So competitions are evidences na talagang they
know something.
Yeah, they know something. The theory that is being taught,
yes,
or the curriculum is just exact on what is being offered in the industry. Parang ganun yun, industry matching tayo. And yun din ang sinabi ng isang accreditor namin during the accreditation. Sabi, ginawa nilang best feature yung pagsali ng mga estudyante and even faculty in this competition through the TBI, of course, through the Philippine startup community, of course, kasi we have the links, we have networks, and na-expose yung faculty, na-expose yung students, and makikita natin na, okay, ito yung ginagawa sa industry, so tama lang pala ang ino-offer ng mga faculty or ng school sa curriculum nila. Ito yung magiging sukatan na, ano ba, natututo ba talaga yung mga bata. That's actually one of the benefit din ng TBI. Okay. Apart from that, of course, parang nagising kasi yung startup community sa Region 3, specifically in Pampanga, nung pumasok na si Encephalon HAU-TBI eh. Parang ang daming, di po ba, ang dami na nag-visit, kumbaga nag-visit sa TBI, okay, na sabihin nila na, they want to be, to be mentored, they want to learn more. So, parang nabuhay ulit, kumbaga yung ganon. It's really for countryside development talaga.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ms. Gina, I heard that you follow this, let's go to parang services and the focus of Encephalon beyond the students pa, no? So I heard that you follow these 3 pillars of Encephalon, namely community or Pikabaluan, collaboration or Pamihawi-Abe, and then incubation as Sulong Kabaluan. So would you mind sharing this to our viewers para din they could understand it more?
Yes, actually, I have a deck here for the 3 pillars. Okay, that is being offered by Encephalon HAU-TBI, the Pikabaluan. Okay, these are free or sometimes meron tayong paid seminars and webinars that we handle. So we try to organize community events once every month. So topics are most of the time basic and primers about startup and businesses. We also do mindsetting seminars for students and potential entrepreneurs. So the next one is we have the Pamihawi-Abe. Ayan. So this is for collaboration. So this basically entails the collaboration between several parties and Encephalon. So like, for example, we can do collaboration if, for instance, your business needs seminar for a certain topic. So let's say about marketing, leadership, technical or quality assurance or any other administrative work. So we can do collaboration. So with other companies, with other industry po na entity. Okay, and then during the collaboration event, we do also networking and business matching. So in any case that your company needs help in technology or digital transformation, so we can help. Okay, the Encephalon can help through collaboration. The last one is the Sulong Kabaluan. So these are 6 to 8 months parang advanced workshop na. This is for the startups, for our incubators, which comprises of the marketing, legal, financial, human resource, and technical modules. So ito yung mga nakaka-avail dito, yung mga incubators natin. So ito yung nag-start na tayo. Actually, patapos na sa cohort 1. So we're excited for the demo day for cohort 1. Yeah, and nag-call na tayo sa cohort 2 and ongoing yung mga seminars natin sa cohort 2. Ayan po. Yan yung tatlong pillars, yan.
Yan, thank you sa ating 3 pillars. Syempre, napaka-cute na mga names, no? I observed na parang it's a Kapampangan word, tapos sinama niyo yung, in-include yung HAU, yung how.
Yes,
no?
yes.
Make it like a little bit of millennial, ganun.
Yeah.
And syempre, of course, kung meron kayong mga pillars na you focus on, no, of course, syempre, you also have your own services. And your acronym is also cute, high speed. Gano'n ba kabilis yan?
So actually, meron akong deck dito
so,
for
can
our
you please share? Ayan, sige, para makita natin ang
so, mga services natin. Alright? Okay. So for our high speed, ito yung high speed natin. So we have the how to do it. Okay, that's for H. So if you have any questions, anything under the sun, need advice, you have an idea. So meron kaming Facebook dyan, magbubook ka lang. Ayan. So through Facebook page, so active naman po yung mga mga staff namin sa Facebook. Kahit ano po, tanong nyo, wag lang po yung love life. Pero pwede na rin. Makatulungan namin kayo sa love life. How to do it. Okay, so syempre nandiyan pa rin si HAU. And then incubation program, so be one of our incubators. So nasa cohort 2 na po kami, habol po kayo. Enjoy all the benefits of being part of the 6 to 8 months program. Of course, you have to join. And then that's high. Okay, for the speed services, we have here the search. Okay, so we have this, trabaho ko yan sa ITSO yan. Okay, so kung may mga inventions kayo, may mga potential IP kayo, you want to protect, of course, search and protect yan. So we have the Derwent software na offer namin for prior art search. So for protection naman, we can help you to file your IP, for IP protection. since we are also partnered with IPOFIL.
I
So
fulfill. Ma'am Gina,
yes,
even trademarks, right? Trademarks, everything about
yes,
intellectual property.
copyrights,
Yes,
trademarks,
okay.
so lahat ng lahat ng mga IP. Okay, hindi lang puro inventions yan or utility model. Okay, and then of course the ease. Ito yung sinasabi natin na okay, we can actually, though ngayong pandemic hindi po namin no-open ng ang workspace namin so bawal pa po, but you can experience of course useful and comfortable co-working space here. So, nandito lang sa Angeles City. Then educate, so we have the Peekabal one. So, ito yung mga awareness program natin. And of course, the develop. So, from your idea, okay, napakaraming laboratories dito sa Holy Insel University at maraming salamat kay Dr. Kalingo, of course, na para sa mga incubatees, so ino-offer namin itong mga laboratories namin, especially the School of Engineering and Architecture. Meron din kaming state-of-the-art laboratory for the culinary and all, actually lahat na lang, film, anything under the sun. One of the biggest university in, actually the biggest university
The
in Central
biggest,
Luzon.
yes, in Central
Oh,
Luzon.
a universe, parang sabi nila, a universe in the university, a university in a universe. Parang ganon. Ayan. Okay. So, ito yung high-speed services namin.
Yeah,
Ayan.
and then napakaganda. All right. Ma'am Gina, ayan, syempre you have mentioned yung what you call this, yung mga nagagamit na facility and services ng mga incubatees natin. So, let's talk about your incubatees. Can you please share yung mga incubatees natin? Kahit yung mga lang natin, yung mga higher TRLs and MRLs. Ano na yung output nila ngayon? Ilang
Yes.
jobs na na-create and such. Alam naman natin na nakafocus si DOST sa mga KPIs na to. Revenues,
Mm.
figures, numbers. Saan na ba ang Encephalon TBI?
So, nag-start ang Encephalon. Meron din akong deck dyan. Ayan. Meron akong summary sa mga cohort 1 natin. So, nag-start ang Encephalon ng May 2019 and we're running for 18 months now. Okay? So, ano ba yung mga naging achievement na itong mga incubatees namin? We have 15 incubatees. So, 15 startups na meron dyan. Okay, 7, okay, these are from the outside. And then 8, ito yung mga projects. Okay, ng mga undergrad before and then tinuloy na ng mga naging alumni na, so tinuloy nila. So, we have 15 startups. And of course, for the sales and revenue, it's 24 million since January. And to August pa lang yan. So, hindi pa kasama dyan yung September, October, November, so 3 buwan yan. 200 plus jobs generated. So, that is, of course, mayroon na yan full-time and part-time. And then 6 million grants received. So, meron tayong isang international and then 2 na local po na government grants. And of course, we did 40 plus training hours. Okay, so, and 30 plus consultation hours. So, ito yung parang naging ambag ng mga incubatees natin. Okay, and para sa ganitong sales revenue and jobs generated, actually, it's something, parang to be proud of na 18 months na nag-run ang Encephalon. Okay, we're just new and we have this output. Of course, dahil yan sa team, kumbaga napakagaling nung dynamic ng team. Okay, so ang galing po, sobra. Congratulations. Sobrang congratulate na ako.
Shoutout mo naman yung mga inyong incubatees. Ayan. Can you please mention some of the incubatees that you're currently?
Ayan, lalo na po yung nasa TRL 9 na natin, yung incubatees natin. Of course, we have the popular one during pandemic, it's Papa PH. Okay, lahat ng papagawa mo. That's Papa.ph. Ayan. Of course, we have the Keyboard Games. Okay, for game development and publishing and furniture. So, actually, sila yung 3 na nasa TRL 9 and MRL 9 na. Okay, yung 3 na yon. And then, we have also, of course, okay, meron tayong mga startups na, ito yung, doing well, especially during pandemic, we have the CBG Enterprise.
Yeah, oo.
Yan, of course, yan. And then we have also, si Bulbs and Chips, medyo malapit na rin yan. Malapit na rin yan umarangkada po. Watch out for this. Okay, and then, of course, we have the Domo. Okay, Domo just received, government grant. Okay, a funding. Oo, sa Cradle program. So, Ayan, lahat po ng mga to, so tinutulungan natin sila para magpursige, ma-push through kung sino yung sino ba yung aabot dun sa sabihin natin na they are all aiming for the first group
Ma'am
for
Gina,
the
napansin ko
Philippines.
lang yung photo. Napansin ko lang yung photo mo. So, yun ang cohort 1. Tapos, I think Kubo is also there, no? I think
Yes,
this was the time na
mentor
sila
din sila.
ginawa ating mentor. Yes, oo. Sa Startup Basics yata ito. The morning yung
Yes.
Startup Basics and then yung afternoon yung consultation. Ayan.
Yes, of course. So, maraming salamat. Yun naman ang maganda dito sa napaka-active ng kumbaga yung startup ecosystem natin sa Pilipinas. Sobrang nagtutulungan po. So, kumbaga, saan panig ka man ng Pilipinas and even outside the country, talagang maaasahan po naman ang startup ecosystem ng Pilipinas with the support of DOST, DTI, ayan, of course, and then yung mga HEIs natin. Okay.
Yeah.
Ayan, sir.
Gina, etong activities na ginagawa na Encephalon, this really paved its way in strengthening the startup ecosystem in Pampanga, no? Heto ma'am, we are down to our last two questions, no? Speaking of ecosystem, how does Encephalon help ba in the community, especially gusto kong pag-usapan natin nung pandemic kasi dito naging challenging talaga ang lahat. So, paano ba ang naging activities ng Encephalon noong and how did they able to help the community nung pandemic?
All right. Okay. So that is actually a good question. So lahat tayo parang ito na yung naging struggle ng lahat, especially sa Encephalon noon. So meron tayong mga nakalinya na mga activities na face-to-face, biglang nag-shift tayo ng online. Okay? Sabi ko nga, ang gagaling po ng team. You must have the right team. Okay, the right people. Wala, di masyado. Okay, so of course, I would like to mention Ma'am Kim, Sir CK, Ma'am Gigi, and of course, headed by our TBI manager, Ma'am Melanie. Ayan. So, nagkaroon tayong mga webinars, hindi po nag-stop yon. Nagkaroon ng collaboration noon. And ang webinars natin doon, hindi lang nakafocus doon sa startup ecosystem na parang naging community, outreach na we do mental health, parang seminars. Okay, and then how do we help people or the community during the pandemic? Ayan. And then of course, nagkaroon pa ng dahil meron tayong mga 3D printers dito sa university and even dito sa sa TBI natin. So nagka team up tayo so sa office ni former Senator Ma'am Aquino through our one of the future incubating natin si Arlax alam po sa cohort 2. So si Arlax po so kinontak si Huli Inzel for the printing of the 3D printing of the face shield. Okay? Tapos po, yun, nag-donate din tayo kasi pahirapan nun ng logistics so nag-donate din tayo ng mga tawag doon yung bala nung printers natin. So lahat ng
sobrang hirap
hirap ng logistics that time. Ayan. So meron din tayong initiative for COVID-19 response sa CBG po na startup. Nag-propose po siya ng booth testing testing booth machine for the COVID-19. Ayan. Actually, gumawa din si CBG ng nung mga water alcohol dispenser for the DepEd here in Pampanga. So sa mga
school. Thank you to Sir Sir Chris kasi nag-donate din siya ng di ba?
Yes, sa Holy Angel.
Yeah. Thank you.
Kaya talagang kumbaga sabihin natin, the pandemic will not stop. Okay? All the TBIs in the Philippines. So ito pa yung nakapagbigay pa rin tayo ng serbisyo sa community natin.
Yeah. And nakakatawa din yung mga especially for the siguro blessing in disguise din yung naging syempre ayaw natin na nangyari to because na-cancel ang mga face-to-face pero nung kasing sumikat ang StreamYard, sumikat ang Zoom, we have reached people in Visayas, in Mindanao, sa ating mga webinars, right?
Yes, actually, I got to see parang yung isang talamitam natin or pikabaluan. And then nakita ko sa mga natin, napaka-active. They are in Mindanao. As far as Mindanao, they follow us kay yung Facebook page natin and even the seminars they are actively participating on the seminars though ang initial natin MSMEs lang talaga yung parang indicator natin tapos bigla pati yung mga university din po not only in Region 3 so meron pa yung mga nasa Laguna as far as South as Norte, ayan. So, yun lang naman din ang, kumbaga, kagandahan na naging online ang lahat.
Yeah.
So, wala nang boundaries ngayon. Ito rin ang maganda. So, itong usapan natin na to, itong sharing natin na to, nakakatuwa na naririnig din tayo sa buong Pilipinas and
Yes, correct.
hopefully sa mga ibang mga Pinoy natin na mga Pilipino sa ibang bansa.
Ayan.
Ayan.
Siyempre, thanks to DOST, DTI, DICT, Kubo Philippines sa pag-organize ng event na ito. Alright, Ma'am
Yes.
Gina, this is the Miss Universe question. Ayan.
Oh.
Siyempre, kung meron tayong how does Encephalon help in the community, how about in the startup ecosystem? Ayan. How does Encephalon TBI contributes?
Ay, of course, kay yung top 3 the incubators natin ngayon, especially Papa PH. Okay, Papa.ph natin, siya yung parang sa Encephalon, siya yung pinaka parang very promising and very active during this during this time of pandemic. Sabihin natin na paano yung naging contribution ni Encephalon, napakalaking contribution po. Kasi before kay the wannabes, the wannapreneurs, kayo may mga idea lang nila, tapos wala silang reach, wala silang network, wala silang connect. Paano nila umpisahan yung idea nila? Okay, but kay with Encephalon na nasa Region 3 siya, nasa Angeles City, kay malapit saan? So, kumbaga, na-reach niya yung na-reach niya yung market na hindi naging reachable before. Kasi kung naalala nyo, meron tayong mga startups na nasa Pampanga pero Manila sila nag-incubate, parang ganon. So,
Yeah.
actually, naging struggle, may mga kwento tayong ganon. So, this actually, parang ito na yung major contribution natin. Yun nga lang yung mga wannapreneurs na idea pa lang at natutulungan natin sila mag-ideate at gawin na product yung kung ano man yung meron sila or service. Okay, actually, that is a big contribution.
Big help,
already.
yes.
And molding awareness program, molding the students, molding the faculty, molding the community at large na we are preparing them na hindi lang ito ang pwede mong gawin na pagka nag-graduate ka, magtatrabaho ka, magiging empleyado ka, hindi. So we are training them to be an employer, not
Just
as an employee. Yes. So we are training them to be professionals din po.
Siguro that's the parang objective then of the HARIT program, no, na parang change the perspective or improve the perspective, the thinking of the students, mindsetting. Kaya nilagay nila siguro sa mga HEIs talaga.
Yes, it's university based.
Yes.
Kasi sino ba yung mga susunod na yan? Yung mga estudyante natin, sila na yung susunod na magiging leaders natin. So, kung ganito na sila mag-mindset, umpisa pa lang, iba na yung thinking nila. Sabi nga natin, design thinking na. Kaya yun ang mindset nila. So, iba na silang kumbaga mag-isip. Diba? Mag-strategize.
So, ayan. Thank you very much, Miss Gina. Pero syempre, to close our TBI feature, let's just play a quick game. Ayan. Mag-fast talk naman tayo. Para naman medyo malaman natin all about you naman. Syempre, nag-effort ka na makipag-usap sa akin ngayon. So, syempre, biglang ka natin ng konting highlights. So, ang gagawin lang is I'll be giving 2 options and then you'll be choosing one.
Kinabahan ako.
Okay, so ready ka na ba sa ating fast talk?
Yes po. Sige po.
Okay, sige. So, cash or card?
Cash.
Mac or PC?
Mac.
Leader or follower?
Leader.
Fixed time or flexi time?
Flexi time, of course.
Dress up, dress down?
Dress up.
Life is great or life can be better?
For now, because it's pandemic, life can be better.
Work hard or work smart?
Of course, work smart.
Introvert, ito parang alam ko introvert, extrovert.
Introvert, joke. Extrovert, of course.
Day or night?
Night?
Night. Text or call?
Call.
Speaker or audience?
Speaker.
Sedan or SUV?
Of course, SUV.
Movies or books?
Movies.
Pleasure or pressure?
Pwede ba both? Pressure with pleasure.
There is pleasure and pressure, no?
Oh, yes.
I'm Gina, fill in the blanks. I am
Okay.
Gina Tumang and I am.
A technology advocate with a beautiful heart.
Wow, very beautiful heart and beautiful face.
Ayan, pwede na. Gusto ko heart na lang. Ayan.
Okay. All right. Thank you
Yes.
very much, Miss Gina. And stay safe always. Ayan. Thank you very much. Ayan. Bati ka naman
Yes.
sa ating viewers bago ka umalis. Ayan.
Yes, maraming salamat po. Maraming salamat for the Philippine Startup Week 2020 for inviting us, the Encephalon HAU-TBI, and then we get to share to you our journey, yung storya namin. Kay maraming salamat po. Maraming salamat DOST, DICT, DTI, and of course Cubo. Maraming salamat po. Maraming salamat. Yan, mag-ingat po tayo lagi.
All
Thank
right.
you
Thank you
po.
very much, Miss Gina. Bye.
Bye po.
And this concludes our TBI feature and Cephalon Holy Angel University. Again, thank you to our partners for this TBI feature: Department of Science and Technology, Department of Trade and Industry, Department of Information and Communications Technology, Kubo Philippines, and Holy Angel University. Thank you very much to our partners and to all our viewers this afternoon. Do not forget to use the official hashtag PHSW20 and tag PHSW2020 at DOSTP Shirt, at DTI.Philippines, and at DICT.GovPH, at Kubo Philippines, and at Encephalon HAU-TBI in all your posts and status and engagements. In behalf of Encephalon and all our partners, thank you very much for watching. This has been Sigi Garganta. Stay safe and good afternoon.